We are here live in the Shrine Auditorium, live in Los Angeles. It is beautiful outside, the sun is shining, but that will certainly not stop us from coming inside and talking about computer games all night. Well, welcome back to the grand finals here of the Heroes of the Door. We have our first battleground. It'll be the map Blackheart's Bay. Let's talk about this map a little bit.
Absolutely. Players will have a key strategy going into each game, and it will always be defined by the battleground that they are playing on. Blackheart's Bay is a very unusual battleground. 3 lanes define the map as players are managing 3 tug-of-wars. They will destroy these mercenary camps to help them push in those lanes, but the biggest boost in pushing is collecting coins, turning them into the pirate in the center, who will then fire cannons on the enemy fortifications. This results in an absolutely central fight in the center of the map, critical that both players are managing throughout the entire game long. It's the sort of map where if you lose control of the center, you can lose control of the game.
There's a lot of strategy to consider here. Who carries your coins? Who turns the coins in when you go for a team fight? When do you actually want to shell down the fort? So many questions that has to be answered by our teams. And Blackheart's Bay is one of those battlegrounds that's a little bit weird, but boy, is it fun to watch.
Absolutely, and you got to be careful too, because when you're holding those coins, if you are taken out and you drop those coins, they can just collect them. But before we talk about the map any further, I believe the draft pick is ready. So we're going to find out which heroes they'll be selecting as they go into game number 1 in this best of 5 in a fight to see who will become the Heroes of the Door.
All right, it looks like we have our first pick here for UC Berkeley, and they immediately grab Illidan.
And why not? Berkeley has been riding this character all the way to the grand finals. No reason not to pick him up.
Illidan, such a potent, strong hero, the centerpiece to the UC Berkeley lineup. Fan loves this hero, and unsurprisingly, Arizona State answers immediately. Tassadar, the versatile support, but Brightwing, known to be the direct counter to Illidan.
And now we're going to see back over to the UC Berkeley turn here. Sylvanas is pick number 2.
All right, Sylvanas really going to help them push in those lanes. And oh, they grab Jaina, one of the highest damage dealers in this game.
The most important thing about UC Berkeley is they almost always value high damage, low health champions. It means they're very strong, but extremely fragile.
Yeah, they're going to be on point when it comes to positioning, and they're okay with Arizona State going with the counter picks, getting Brightwing, getting Tassadar, ETC, and even Falstad, because they know that they think at least that they can outplay their opponent. But Arizona State going for damage here. They have the polymorph with Brightwing, and then Falstad here with the amazing thing that he can bring in. He has some burst damage as well as some great auto attack damage.
You know, an ETC here, obviously a very strong pick with the stage dive. It's a really good way to initiate a battle when you want to take them all out at once.
Well, we do have the last 2 picks here for UC Berkeley. One of the greatest warriors in the game, Diablo, and of course Rhaegar, to help really heal up Illidan.
UC Berkeley seemed to get a cast of all-stars as their team. The best damage dealers, the best solo support in Rhaegar, Diablo, a brutally strong tank in the front lines.
Arizona State following up into their 5th pick. It's going to be Zeratul, the cloaked damage assassin that can burst members down. But we saw him earlier with Void Prison really doing a great job of sectioning out opposing members, and that could happen here again.
It is time to begin game number 1. Let's make some noise for Arizona State versus UC Berkeley.
On the very far left, UC Berkeley, the Golden Bears, undefeated so far. Here they are in the blue. On the very far right, the red team. It's going to be Arizona State University repping the red.
3, 2, 1. Now we're going to have to see where exactly they go. It looks like we do have one Tassadar going to go for the bottom lane. The rest will try to fight over this watchtower, which if you control, you get more vision. They're going to be fighting over this here in the center. That control first going to Arizona State.
That's right. With Fam there on Falstead, he can fly ahead and grab it, but they already have their Tassadar down at the bottom of the map, so it's a 4-on-5 up here, and they have to be careful.
Well, looks like Kotank down in the bottom lane will be getting a nice amount of experience. You see Diablo moving down there as well, but look at this, the aggressive pressure in the middle lane here for UC Berkeley. This will allow for them to actually grab the chest that will be spawning pretty soon. They want to grab all those coins. Remember, you get those and you turn them in, you get to get the Ghost Pirate to barrage your opposing force. And
it's important to remember that you can get gold in multiple locations on this. There are certain mercenary camps you can attack. There are obviously chests that spawn, speaking of which we have one right here. The first turn-in is 10 gold coins to the pirate in order to start him assaulting with cannons the opposing player's base.
Well, we do see a nice scuffle here over this chest. Already 2 of the coins taken out, 1 from each side, and it looks like it's going to be 3 against 2 going in the favor of ASU here.
We have another chest in the bottom lane that we should check on as well, as it looks like Kotank and his opponent will be actually having to deal with this here. And we actually have a nice fam here flying down to help out, and Arizona State University takes a quick lead in the early game by getting more coins. Can they turn them in, though?
I like that dash in there with Diablo there by 0. He actually runs in, knocks Tassadar out of the way, takes 2 coins and runs back. Very nice play.
Yeah, that was a nice steal on those coins. But his team doesn't really have enough to turn in those coins yet. They're going to have to either take down some of their opponents to gain their coins or maybe some mercenary camps.
For now, it's all about staying in lanes, grabbing the experience, trying to stay even on levels. As you can tell at the bottom of your screen, it's 3-3 right now as our teams are trying their best to stay near each other. However, we do have some aggression right below this. It looks like as a watchtower is being contested.
It looks like right now we're having a lot of damage on Mike Udall. It looks like he's trying to get out of there, and he goes down. A nice pick off there by Fan.
Yeah, Fan, great job blocking the escaping body with his own body, and so it's much more difficult to get back around. Now over in enemy territory, taking gold coins that would have been ideally farmed by the opposing team.
That was a great pickoff for UC Berkeley. They got 3 coins. They got 2 more from the Pirates over there on the far right as well. So now they have a decent amount of coins on them. But remember, they have to turn them in. They are still potentially in trouble of losing them if any of them are taken down.
Well, right now we do have a slight experience lead for UC Berkeley, but both at level 4, so still a very, very close game right now.
Also important to note that nobody has deposited any coins yet. They're both saving up because if you go alone in the center of the map and try to deposit those coins and get caught off guard, taken out, you're going to get robbed from all the treasure you were mining the entire game.
Yeah, instead they choose while they're at the lower levels to come and grab these mercenary camps. Remember, you see them standing on that yellow bruiser camp, and now we'll push for them in the top lane, but Mike Udall is sneaking around. He does see that the UC Berkeley team has grabbed that.
I like that. He was cloaked. They didn't see him. He was also hiding in the bushes, so he is in enemy territory. Looks like he's going to be coming around now here from the bottom.
There is a turn-in, though, happening in the middle. 7 coins going in for Fan. Remember, you need a total of 10 before the Ghost Pirate ship will shell away for you, but the red team missed that from happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, their Zeratol just was in the wrong place at the wrong time, so 7 coins deposited. That's 3 away from activating the pirate ship from attacking UC Berkeley's side of the map.
Well, right now we are going to have to see if ASU can deny those last 3 coins from being turned in. You do not want the pirate ships shelling your side of the map. You are going to lose a lot of buildings that way.
Ooh, something potentially could be happening here. Mike walking up on Fan. Fan trying to take down these mercenary camps to fight for him. Mike Udall does scout it, and he pings his teammates. And Brightwing's going to come in, and they're going to try and steal him.
And it looks like they may be able to, in fact. Nice moves here by Mike Udall. Looks like Fan taking a lot of damage. Will they be able to get him? Brightwing attacks. No, not quite. He jumps back in with Diablo's help here.
AKA Face in trouble, trying to run away. The rest of the team, though, for Arizona State does show up. They do grab the mercenary camps, but there's a full convergence of the area here as Ultimatum walks around. He's going to jump away, but the red team is able to secure the mercenary camps. UC is forced to defend this, and they still want to fight. This is an odd position for Arizona State University.
Those mercenaries there in the middle have taken a lot of beatings. They haven't actually been captured yet since it's been a back and forth over there. I do like, though, just to recap that last play. Nice job. He's cloaked. He's hiding in the smoke. He waits for his teammate to meet up with him, and they try to take Illidan out. But Illidan, even a better job of escaping.
Well, right now, Mike Udall going to continue to roam around this map, see where he's useful, pick up those coins there. But really, the story right now in this center lane, the chests are back up, and everyone wants these coins.
Yeah, we see Subby getting in trouble here, turn into a crab. Fan charges in. It looks like Melkor's in trouble, going low in health points. He's getting away. Maybe he's running to the turret. No, he's picked off, and 1 takedown here for UC Berkeley.
Very nice pick off there, taking down the ETC character from their opponents. That is a great takedown.
Now, important to note here, it's level 8 against level 7. It's not a huge lead, but what we do need to keep our eyes peeled for is that moment that one team will get to level 10. When you get to level 10, you get that heroic ability. With the heroic ability, you have a much stronger chance of winning a team fight. And speaking of other ways to win this game, we see that the gold was deposited, which means the pirate ship has been activated, and it will now begin shelling the base of Arizona State.
Uh-oh, here we go. Those towers going to be taken out in a matter of seconds. We are going to see UC Berkeley get into a nice lead from here.
That they are nice pressure from them, taking out the turrets. It awards them experience and gets to that goal that Case was talking about, getting to level 10. Now, 3 members here in the bottom left corner. They might want to grab the mercenaries a little bit below down here in the bottom right corner, and you actually see that now. Fan dives in, grabbing the mercenary camp to push that bottom lane, and this will award them level 10.
That's right. It's very nice to get those heroic abilities first. With those heroics, they are going to be able to take the lead in any battle they go into. In the meantime, Kotank trying to farm a lot of experience down here on the bottom, trying to clear this bruiser camp as well.
Arizona State in the top right corner is actually going to counter here and grab their own mercenary camp. So nice play by them. And right now, they don't want to fight. They do not want to be anywhere near UC Berkeley. They want to get to level 10. That's the important matter for them. While at the same time, in the very bottom lane right now, we see UC Berkeley getting a little bit aggressive, trying to get these turrets, pushing their advantage just a little bit.
Well, right now we do see them about to hit level 10, so as soon as that happens, they are going to be up and ready to fight, but still they have to be careful. We might even still have UC Berkeley at a slight advantage as they are about to hit level 11.
A lot of coins here for UC Berkeley. We have a total of, it looks about 10 already on these persons here. And the top, though, we are having Sylvanas ultimated here, and Subby having to deal with this push coming from the opposing state, Arizona State University. And at the very same time, in the bottom lane, it looks like Tassadar was able to clear everything up. He's keeping the pressure up, and he's got 7 coins. He's got to get rid of those at some point.
In fact, overall with this coin count, ASU right now has 21 coins total. They only need to turn in 10. Just when will they find the time?
And you know the beauty of having that many coins is, as we see, there's going to be a deposit here right when this attack is done. Arizona University has the opportunity to deposit again, which means once more the pirate ship's activated. Only this time it will be attacking UC Berkeley's side of the map.
A great turn in there by ASU, taking down their opponent's towers right away. These two teams right now going very, very evenly.
And Berkeley realizes they can put some aggression here in the top lane, but with AKA Face moving up here with that phase shift ability on Brightwing, is able to walk in. Melkor wants to start an engagement, but Fan a little bit too slippery for him. We do have Tassadar actually moving all the way up here. Kotank, you see all 5 members actually in this top right corner for Arizona State University. They want a team fight. They're looking for something here, but Berkeley is not giving them the chance yet.
No, certainly not yet. We do see that Berkeley is kind of all over the place. There are heroes spread out, and it looks like they're going for a turn-in right now down at the treasure chest. And where is ASU? ASU should be trying to stop this.
They're all above in the top lane, trying to grab their own coins, and they miss the turn-in here. 2 turn-ins in here now for Berkeley.
It's important to remember, there aren't endless structures on this map as more and more infrastructure is wiped out on one side of the map, whichever college that would be at. Eventually, the only structure remaining is going to be the core. Now, the conditions for winning in Heroes of the Storm are that you destroy that core in the heart of the base. And you can destroy that by eventually having the pirate ship destroy all other structures, and then it's only the core remaining. And it's very tough on a battleground like this to figure out how to stop them once they get far enough along with that.
That really is the case, Tasteless. So we're going to have to see ASU fight back. Still a pretty close game overall. They're bringing up their entire team right now. It looks like we could be seeing a 5-on-5. Looks like Fan jumps in for a moment.
And you can see here we have a little bit of defensive play right now from Arizona State. They don't want to overextend, and this is just the same kind of play we saw from Arizona State in the Heroic 4. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to lose anything that could force them to not play the catch-up game.
Right now, Arizona State can finally engage. They just hit level 13. You saw Mike Udall there sitting near a minion way trying to grab that experience. It looks like some aggression, though, is occurring here. Bam, in trouble. There's a lightning breath from Zero, and this might be the first team fight of the game.
They are trying to get out of here. A dive in there from Fan. A lot of players turn on him and try to take him out. Oh, this could be big. A huge Void Prism going down.
There was a miscommunication there from the team of Arizona State University, and Berkeley's going to turn it around. Fan charging forward, picking off one member as we saw Falsa taken out. AKA Face thrown over the shoulder. He's able to blink away, but that team fight did go in the favor of Berkeley. They can now steal their opponent's top lane, maybe get Melkor here too. He's out of position.
Oh, Melkor in a lot of trouble trying to get out of here. He's getting low. Down he goes. And that is 2 heroes taken down by UC Berkeley.
Now let's remember there was a bit of misplay there by Arizona State. I mean, you have to have the right synergy. You have to have the right series of moves executed in order to win in a battle. And we saw a bit of a misplay there by Arizona State. One attack activating and attempting to hit them when there was already another ability cast to lock them down, but also made them invulnerable.
Even though Berkeley won that team fight and had the advantage, we did see Arizona State University get a little bold. They made a play there, and they got a turn, and they were able to get another pirate ship, which is now shelling on the middle fort, as well as one of the top corners. So nice play by them. It was sneaky, but it paid off.
Well, it looks like right now UC Berkeley deciding, okay, we missed that turn in, but let's go down here. Let's get this siege camp. Let's get some more gold coins while we're at it to fight back in the middle.
And they get that siege camp right there. Now that siege camp we had back over there, that is a siege giant camp, so they'll be able to attack structures without taking damage to them. It'll be very important for Arizona State University to come down and take those out. You really got to do your own heavy lifting there. When it comes to moments like that, you can't just count on your minions wiping them out.
And look at how even we really are in this game right now. We see that it is 15th level for UC Berkeley against 15th for ASU. Who's really winning here, Trixler?
Oh, it's so close right now. We do have Berkeley with a slight lead right now. They've taken out 2 forts to the 1 of Arizona State University. But yeah, you're correct. It's very, very even right now. Berkeley is trying to find some way to grabbing control of the battleground. They're grabbing the bruisers down here. But at the very north part of the battleground, we actually see the huge boss mercenary being picked up early.
What a brave move. ASU going for the boss.
And getting the boss here is going to be huge. When you do capture the boss makes a beeline right towards your core, only destroying structures that block it off. But meanwhile, also a nice play down here by UC Berkeley. Once again, purchasing the pirate ship and allowing an attack to once again shell Arizona State.
This is like a chess game right now. One team moves to the bottom, the other team moves to the top. Oh, you're at the top getting the boss? We're going to turn in the coins. These teams are really going tit for tat right now.
Definitely a game of positions right now as the Golem keeps moving forward in the top lane. A fort has been grabbed, but remember, in the middle lane right now, we do have a push coming from the pirate ship. It's taking down the keep. It's taking low HP, but Arizona State University thinks they may have found an opportunity here to walk towards their opponents. Watch for Mike here to hit the Void Prism. This could potentially be a team fight.
All right, let's see the Void Prism go.
There's a lock on the Void Prism, and Diablo's isolated.
Oh, we have no.
Oh, unfortunately, he misses the shock and all, but Subby is in trouble, taking some damage. A huge heal there on Subby, though. He will live, and Berkeley turns around the fight, taking out 3 members, a 4th member, and now we have Mike trying to run away, but already the fight is over.
Mike Udall, the only player to survive that engagement for ASU. It looks like UC Berkeley is starting to take a gigantic lead in this game.
Retreating with his tail between his legs. Now map domination goes to UC Berkeley. They're acquiring the coins. They're headed towards the pirate. They're going to deposit more coins there. And once again, Arizona State University's base is about to be shelled with more cannonballs.
Oh man, there was no way to even stop this. With 4 of their heroes down, only just now going to start coming back up. They are behind. What do we have to see from them here, Trixler, to fight back against UC Berkeley's tenaciousness?
Artosis, they are behind right now, and they are hurting, but they have to win a team fight. The last 2 team fights that we've seen them in, they've missed the timing communications when it comes to their heroic abilities. We saw an amazing Void Prism from Mike Udall there, but the Hinterland Blast there from FAM did not hit the 4 members, and that is what cost them the fight. Next time, they have to be on top of timing, or they could potentially lose a 3rd team fight in a row.
If you just look at the infrastructure on the map here, Arizona State, their side of the map is so barren. There's not many structures, which means there's not a lot of room to push out without being at risk. And especially when you look at the side of UC Berkeley, I mean, they just have so many of their towers, their forts, their keeps still up, and that means the core is more than safe. And I'm seeing a pattern here, guys. Once again, another deposit there with the map control going still to UC Berkeley. More shelling is definitely going to be in the mail here for Arizona State.
It looks like it, but right now they're diving in, trying to take out Kotank on Tassadar, and it looks like we do see a successful runaway here from ASU, but they're going to have to come back in if they don't want him to get all the coins again.
Yeah, it was important for Arizona State University to get away from that fight. We had Fam in the very top lane pushing back against all the aggression that's coming at them. Right now, they're forced to deal with all these minions being thrown at their face, but they're finally getting control of it. Now they need to start grouping up, and all their heroics are up, and try and get into a team fight, especially before Berkeley gets to level 20.
Well, right now they just turned in once again the pirate ship once again in their employ, and with only 2 keeps left on ASU's side, this game may not last much longer.
We see again the towers going down now, as well as the keep over there. Meanwhile, a huge engagement over here.
Okay, Face taking a lot of damage there. We do see Zero go ahead and use his heroic. And in fact, Fan jumping in at the moment. Melkor coming in, trying to delay everything, but a lot of damage going on Fan.
Berkeley's dominance is now showing as AKA Face is taking out 3 members down. Kotek trying to run away. Suffy there as well. And it might just be game here as UC Berkeley keeps chasing down and goes straight for the core.
They're going for the core. The core is low on HP. 3 heroes unable to defend. They're not going to try to attack back into the heroes instead. Focus firing the core. I don't know if they're going to be able to save the core in time. And it looks like they won't. GG! As game number 1 goes to UC Berkeley.
The coordination from Arizona State University just wasn't there, but Berkeley had the coordination. They had the methodical play of taking down their opponents, and they are going to get game number 1 rewarded to them. Game number 2, day 9, what do you think about that game number 1? What does Arizona State University have to do?
There were two things that I noticed in the midst of that match. The first big key that we saw in the match is that both teams are ruthless. Very often you'll see one team goes for the top chest, the other team goes for the bottom chest, and everybody continues to play peacefully. Every single objective was fought tooth for nail, but the one heartbreak moment was the failed 1-2 punch. I mean, we saw Zeratul set up the Void Prison, and the Hinterland Blast was about 20 milliseconds too early. This is the equivalent of trying to slam dunk before you have control of the basketball. It doesn't pan out very well, and that was the moment that immediately UC Berkeley capitalized on and continued to tip the game back to their favor.
Totally true there, Day 9. In fact, we have a replay to show you at home how small the timing was that they missed the opportunity, and UC Berkeley just realizing it, and they pounce afterwards. Here we go. Mike Udall hits 4 members here. This is amazing. We see the Hinterland Blast, and it misses everybody. Fan just charges in a huge wailing arrow there from our players as well. Zero getting in damage at the same time. At 1, 2, 3. It's like bowling. They're knocking over pins left and right, taking out members with 1 only left. That was such a great comeback there from UC Berkeley.
It hurts so much to see. It was the perfect play setup by Arizona State. But if you look at UC Berkeley's choices, they're going for high damage again and again and again. You make a mistake like that, and they do wipe the whole team.
All right, we having fun here at the Heroes of the Dorm. These games have been fantastic. It was back and forth there. I loved it. And we're going to go to the main stage and see how Michelle is doing.
Hey guys, thank you so much. What an exciting game. Yeah. That's 1 down for the Golden Bears, but it's still best out of 5. Will they keep the momentum going, or will the Dream Team be able to crush them in the next round? Stay tuned as the grand finals of Heroes of the Dorm continues live from Los Angeles.